Dear Revenge of the Sith, we were happy when we got you, and then we ripped you apart afterwards. Many were not kind to you and practically created a generation of video essays after crapping on your older brothers. You were not much different. To be fair, most went in with a fair amount of disappointment. The once renowned Star Wars had become a clunky, special effects extravaganza and didn't live up to such extreme expectations. Revenge of the Sith, you carried some of this burden, and like I said, justified some of those reactions.
Anakin, all I want is your love.
Love won't save you, Padme.
You lacked cohesive direction, and your reliance on people walking in front of green screens, talking, some more talking, and some more talking, mixed with shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot, made for a sometimes stale-looking film that should have felt a bit more desperate considering the source material. Still, you made some of us proud and some of us fall in love. In hindsight, a lot of what was said was unappreciative of what you had done. In a time where everything is safe to avoid scrutiny, you took significant risks. You killed the main character, had all the heroes basically lose, minus Obi-Wan, and of course, killing younglings. Revenge of the Sith, your dark tone remained throughout. It's a tone risk I don't think Disney films would take now.
Do it.
A lot of people, including myself, question your lack of practical elements. Those practical elements in the original trilogy were superb. So many models and matte paintings gone away for green screens. You took scrutiny for lacking emotional connection with the audience for this reason. Nothing felt real to them, and while some of this is understandable, it became less understandable when praise was given to the MCU. You built huge worlds, fantastical space battles, and lush environments impossible to create. Marvel's CGI'd hair. These, what could be conceived as excuses, do not excuse you for the rushed delivery of Darth Vader, but the prior film did enough to justify his deliverance to evil.
And not just the men, but the women. And the children too.
Furthermore, especially with the sequel trilogy, nothing is memorable or quotable. No, this doesn't make anything good, but how many quotes can you remember from the original trilogy?
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
How many from the sequels? Revenge of the Sith, you might even be the most quotable.
Justice and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Do it.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
You're a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth Sidious?
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Some of those quotes, well, they aren't quoted for the right reasons.
I've seen a security hologram of him killing younglings.
Still, you are chock full of memorable moments that have long stayed nearly 15 years after your release. What you did for the world, the universe, and the lore of Star Wars is renowned. The famed Palpatine story of Darth Plagueis has long lived through the years and crafted some fantastic stories. Stories that someone had to ignore. Regardless, the world building found in you, Revenge of the Sith, was not treated fairly back then. I think in time, we will come to a whole new light about what you did for the universe and the series as a whole. You gave us more memorable Darth Sidious moments, and you even crushed our heroes right before our eyes. I cannot make it through this letter without making remarks on the final battle. The Battle of Mustafar was filled with exquisite moments, tons of quotable lines.
You underestimate my power!
Don't try it!
Some iconic shots, and I'm not really sure what this is. What was the practical reason for doing this? Were you guys like fanning each other or something? Anywho, the battle would rage on. Sure, a length that was a bit too long, but made sense for two Force users at the top of their game. The tragic end burned in our hearts and made for a poetic moment, when Vader would call back to this in Return of the Jedi.
Over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
Yeah, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
In conclusion, we gave you much praise when you were released, but the internet soon turned on you. Some of it was founded, some of it was simply nitpicks to fill time. Regardless, you took risks with characters and plot lines that are far too drastic for certain studios now. In time, we will grow to appreciate you even more. Love, Mr. Tot. Hey guys, thanks for watching my latest experiment, A Love Letter 2. This is a new project series dedicated to conflicted content that I can gush over and kind of pick on. I look forward to hearing everyone's thoughts on Revenge of the Sith. See you guys in the next video.